Sometimes recovery from grief can feel really slow, like it's barely moving. But if it's moving at all, then you're moving forward. So I want to encourage you that first of all. Now, how can we speed this up? Well, there's certain ways, and one of them is by taking care of yourself by finding some support. Whether that's with me or whether that's with somebody else, doesn't matter. But being supported by someone can help turn this into something we'll see in just a little bit. Because you know how grief is. It feels like it's never going to lift. It feels like it's just going forever. But, you know, life is moving on. And your days and your time are precious as the one you lost. And you're also precious to those around you that are hoping and waiting and relying on you to get better. You know, you can't respond to those pressures, but we all know that we're all connected. And sometimes we can spring out of our grief if we have the right support. For me, I felt lost in a forest, and I often talk about grief as being on a path in a forest. You know, we don't know where this path's going. It twists and turns, and it is just a path of not knowing sometimes. Sometimes it just feels like this, like it's just all jungle. We don't know our way through. We don't even know where to start. And that is very common in grief. Usually within the first 6 months of grief, after a loss, we're numb and we're really kind of in this place of a jungle. We don't know what to do. We don't know what we feel. You know, we're shocked by the event that happened that took our loved one, whether it was illness, whether it was an accident, whether it was substance abuse, whatever. And then we find ourselves on this journey. And I think there are several tools we'll talk about in another video that are symbols of parts of grief. Lots of times when we feel lost in a forest, we can't find our way, we don't have a compass, we don't know the direction, and that's kind of just like grief. We don't have the direction. We don't know what we want. We don't know how to get what we want. And when you find yourself getting the right support and processing it, you can come out of this place and get on the path and get to an opening in the path that you can see life again. Now, does that happen overnight? No, of course not. Does it happen if you just stay on the couch and wait for time to heal it? No, of course not. It can, but you will not heal as healthy and as well as if you find some support, because you're going to run into all kinds of obstacles and you're going to find forks in the road that you're going to have to take. And those points can be life-changing, right? But hopefully we get to one that's to the better, for the better. And with support, you can find an opening not only in your own heart, in your own mind, but something that feels lighter. And each time as you get supported and you know that you have somebody that's there for you, you can take boulders that you run across and get them out of your way. You can pitch them into that slow-moving stream, and you can learn to navigate around those, just like this moving water is now. And as you can see, the water picks up life, right? And so each one of those obstacles create life in this water, and each thing that you're dealing with in your grief creates an opportunity for you to grow within yourself and for you to learn about yourself, learn about the experience that you're having, and get yourself to a place where you can get onto a full flow back in life. And that's what I want for you, okay? You can spend all your time waiting for the waters to move and them going very, very slow. Or you can choose to support yourself by getting some help and getting back into the flow of life, which is what you really want, right? And you also want some more peace. Now, does that mean that sometimes you're not going to get stuck in a whirlwind of stuff? Because when you face stuff, you know, sometimes it becomes harder. But it'll be a lot easier and a lot faster to get to be easier if you have support for yourself. So I hope that you will start thinking about supporting yourself in that way and getting back to a flow of life that helps you get back into the life that's meant for you, even outside of the loss that you had. I miss my son every day, but I've come to a good place, and I think you can get there too. So let's favor movement. I look forward to seeing you in another video soon.